And good evening, everybody. This is Vinny Maletti, the founder, owner, partner, lead Mac Daddy of Maletti Law. The date is August 22nd, Monday, 2021. It's 6:13 p.m., just leaving, getting in the road, heading back home. So the purpose of this video is very straightforward. It has nothing to do with the law. It has nothing to do with, there's no 5 tips here, no 7-pointers here, nothing like that. The purpose of the video is essentially just to kind of give you a little, it's a car talk, give you an introduction to what kind of firm this is. You know, you hear a lot of slogans from me. You hear, you know, the strongest name in law, the world's most jacked attorney. You know, you hear a term, unusually motivated, which is trademarked, you know, leader of the unusually motivated movement. So, I mean, you hear a lot of slogans from me, right? I don't know, what can I tell you? I was born to brand, right? I was born to brand build. But, so the purpose of this video is just to give you a sense of where that comes from, right? So, one thing I've learned in life, right, especially a personality such as myself and others who live life like me, I am like, the way I look at it, I feel a lot of times I'm like a square, like a square peg in a triangle hole, you know? So it's just kind of tough, you know? You don't really fit in a lot of places. But, you know, we just power through. Because the reality is, what does it mean to be like, you know, what does it really mean to be like unusually motivated, right? So being someone that's unusually motivated is someone that gets, and from my definition, is someone that gets motivated to do things, do something, advance something in life because they cannot stand complacency. They cannot stand just sitting there and accepting the norms and accepting, like, you know, minimum standards and accepting just, and it could be anything, right? It doesn't have to be your business. It doesn't have to be your weights. It doesn't have to be your physique. I mean, I don't know, it could be anything, right? You could be into, I don't know, protecting animals. You could be vegan. I got friends that are just unusually motivated for veganism and saving animals. I got, you know, friends that are unusually motivated for, I don't know, living holistically. I have a wife that lives like this. Like, but the point is, you know, there's something in your life that drives you. I don't know what it is. It could come from a crazy childhood. It can come from just something in your life that affected you in a certain way. It could come something that you really find yourself interested in. But the whole idea behind this whole unusually motivated mantra that we have, this whole unusually motivated logo and slogan, is just simply that there is something in this world that motivates you to do what you do. What motivates me to, you know, sit there and work 21 hours a day till I collapse at my desk and, you know, work out when my wrist is like broken from carpal tunnel syndrome and just all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, what motivates you to do this, right? And you know, sometimes you can't logically explain other than that there's just something inside you that motivates you to do this. And it's something like your soul motivates you to do this, right? But in my mind, and the way the law firm kind of like has approached this is what drives you. This is what gives you purpose in your life. Do you want a truly purpose-driven life? You find purpose. There's purpose for everything, and there's purpose for everyone in this world. There is an ass for every seat in this world. There is a chair for every ass. And it's your job in your life to find this and to find some way to leave your mark so you can leave this world extraordinary. And that's essentially, you know, what it means to be unusually motivated. You don't really know what motivates you. You don't know what it is. You can't pinpoint it. You live a great life, you know. You could stop what you're doing now and maintain the minimum course, and you can move on with the minimum course, and you could be fine. But you don't want to be fine. You don't want to lay on the couch. You don't want to like sit and live peaceful and live like this. You don't want this. It's not for you. It's disgusting to you. It bothers you. It hurts your soul to feel this, you know. And the reality, and that's really like what we're talking about here. Because, you know, at the end of it, right? Because at the end of the day, if you were the type of person that you just happy eating ramen noodles, you're happy eating ramen noodles, you know? So, but we're not that here. There's something that drives us to do everything we do every single day, you know? And I can't pinpoint what it is. Sometimes, you know, you say it's your family, but do you really do it for your family? Because, you know, at the end of the day, if your family was there, you'd still do it, you know? I mean, you could say it's for, I don't know, a specific charitable thing. But again, would you not do it would you still do it if that charitable thing wasn't there? So you do it for yourself. And there's something about you that motivates you to do this. And that's what makes it unusual. Because I can't tell you what motivates you. but you're just motivated to do it, you know? And that's really what, again, that's really what the movement's all about. The movement is all about exploiting those unusually motivated characteristics and building on them. And the firm looks to motivate people like this. You know, we want you to play to your strengths. We want you to be motivated, whatever motivates you. And there is a way to make money in this world in every single situation, and there's a way to market to whoever you want that particular thing that drives you, and you should have nothing that gets you and stops you except yourself. And that's where the principles of this firm come from. Freedom, the right to buy, the right to try, the right to win, the right to lose, the right to take risk. Sometimes those risks don't comply with your friends and family. The right to take, reasonable measures, the right to take unreasonable measures, but rationally thought. That is what this firm's all about, and that is what this firm stands for. You've seen many times where I've taken very weird positions on things. I've taken very self-defeating positions. I've taken positions that I've cut my nose to spite my face on numerous occasions. I've thrown money in the garbage pail, wasted on stupid garbage and crap. And just to prove a point, just to, argue from a specific point of view, and just to embody my cultural values and norms. And that is really what we're saying here in this firm. The purpose of this, if you are the type of person that just wants to fit in society, that just wants to be like the rest of society, that just wants to comply and comport with the rest of society, you do not belong with us. There is no reason to have you in this firm. I do not need you around. I do not want to do your work. I have no interest in that for you. I have no interest in that for me. You're boring. You're boring and you're average, and you're always going to be boring and average no matter what. Okay, so I have no time for that. I have no interest in that. I want you to be as crazy as all hell. I want you to have nothing but fire in your life, because only with fire do you get the greatest gold. And this is why I'm continuously motivating everybody to do this. Live your dream. Find out what it is that you love. Capture that, move that, take that, build on it, whatever that is, and keep driving. Okay, there will be a way there, and when you will know that you have hit your pinnacle in life, when there's a way to make $1 doing what you love. Because when you do that, you've never worked in your life. The motivation speaks for itself. The brand builds itself. It takes no effort to build a brand that you live every day for. It's like my wife with her fitness. She does not my wife does not need to. She embodies fitness. Everywhere she goes, she embodies this holistic honey bunny stuff. She embodies, when you think of seaweed, you think of my wife, as crazy as it sounds. Like healthiness, you think of my wife, because it's her personality, She's, be unapologetic about your personality, be unapologetic about what drives you. Everybody else will fit in. Everybody else will either get compliant with you and learn to coexist with you, or they'll get the fuck out of your life. And that's essentially, the crux of where we're going at, and that's what we do as a firm. As a firm, this is how we do. We have our firm positions. We take stance on our firm positions. We're smart. We're well-reasoned. We're articulate. But we have aggressive spots. We have aggressive positions. And this is what we do. So I hope that explained a little bit of what I mean by, what it means to be unusually motivated. I encourage you all to live your wildest dreams, to do everything you all want to do. Find your passion in life. Find what that passion is. Build on it. Let no one tell you otherwise. Let no one scare you otherwise. Let no one scare you into your job, scare you into losing your job with vaccines, scare you with, freaking NDAs and non-competes, and even your family. No one in your family discredit you and tell you what you can and can't do, because you are in control of your life. You will make it. There is no way you're going to push without succeeding. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to succeed, but you will get there. And at the end, and the one thing you must always, always, always remember: be that unusually motivated individual that is self-driven all the time, driving toward your goals. Whatever those goals are, articulate them, vision them, and execute. This has been Maletti Law. This is what it means to be unusually motivated. That is trademarked. If you're going to go ahead and do it, make sure you give me my royalties. If you're going to steal my shit, 4%. That's what I want. And there you go there. Subscribing below. There will be more conversations. There will be more finger waving and finger pointing, because us guineas talk with our hands. Everybody knows. And there'll be more sunglasses and aggressive t-shirts for these car talks. So have a great day. Yours in laws, loves, and lifts from my car / studio / luncheonette, because I also eat most of my meals here. Have a good day.